Welcome to Technia TV. Hello everyone, I am Mayank Arora, Faculty of Journalism Mass Communication Department from Technia Institute of Advanced Study. Today I deliver a lecture on a topic of knowing your audience. The first one is target audiences. A common concept in radio marketing is the target audiences. This means the type of listeners that you are trying to reach. Not just the listeners you already have, not also the listeners you should have, if only they can discover your stations and realize what great programming it has. Target audiences are usually described in demographic terms, the term of information collected by a census, age group, sex, education, occupation, and so on. Target audiences are usually described in demographic terms, the type of information collected by a census, age group, sex, education, occupation, and so on. As most variation in the radio listeners is related to the age of the audience, target audiences are most often expressed in terms of age groups. Sometimes education level is a secondary target if several stations in a market are already aiming at the same age group as yours. You could consider targeting, say, people with above averages education in that age group. For this to work, of course, your programs have to be designed for that group. Of course, some specialized stations have built-in targets. If your programming is in a minority language, your target must be people who can understand the language. Similar rules apply for the classical music stations, jazz stations, sports stations, all news stations, and so on. These types of stations usually find that their target audiences is not evenly spread across all demographic groups, but it concentrated in particular age and socio-economic groups. Now we will discuss some choosing your target audience. An interest only radio station should be more specialized. Still there are thousands of these, and as they can cover everybody in the rich world and internet only stations can be best succeed by being very specialized. Listeners to these stations who tire of the monotony will need to find other stations for their other listening needs. For example, if you broadcast a children program for an hour each day, I can almost guarantee that most of the listeners will be adult. The only expectation would be if no other radio stations could be heard in your area and the program's times a lot had not been changed for many years. How many large is your target audience? Target audiences in term of type of people who listen a station should also specify the size of its target audience. Many stations express this is term of audience share. This is the station's percentage for all who spend listening to radio. The simplest way to set a target audience size is an equal share. If three stations can be received in your coverage area, each station might expect to get a one third share of the target audience. If your audience share is less than the average of other stations in your market, and there is no clear reason for this to be so, example a narrow target audiences, you could try to enlarge your audiences. If your target audiences is only people aged 25 to 39 and two other stations are competing for the same audiences, you should begin the expecting a one third share of the 25 to 39 years old audiences. The audience's goal. A common question of any radio station that is trying to increase its audiences, as most are, is which measure should we try to maximize. Community stations are better served by expressing their target audiences size in terms of reach rather than share. There are several reasons for this. Maximizing reach mates with what most community stations are trying to do, that is, we don't like as many people as possible to listen to our stations, even if they don't like for long, rather than we are trying to attract a small number of people who will spend many hours listening to this station. A station with high reach should be able to attract advertising more easily than a stations with high share, but the advertisers will need to be educated about this. Reach is easier to measure than share. A simple survey which measure reach but to measure share require a complex and expensive dairy survey. The audience research. Audience research is a systematic and accurate way to finding out about your audience. There are two main things that audience reach can do. The first one is estimate audience size, and the second one is discover audience preferences. Radio and TV stations are unique in having a special need for audience reach. This is the only audience that cannot accurate count its audience. A factory will always count the number of products it sells. A newspaper will or could always know its paid circulation. An organization that provides services rather than products is able to accurately count the number of people who walk although its door. But radio and television programs are given away free to their audiences, and there is no way of measuring how many people tune into a program without audience research. Since those days, audience research have moved far away beyond radio and television. The current growth area is interesting audience research, and although printed publication have reader rather than audiences, the same method apply. Since those days, audience research has moved far beyond radio and television. The current growth area is internet audience research, and through printed publication have reader rather than audiences, the same method apply. Method of audience research. The most common method of audience research is the survey. A group of people is selected. They are all asked the same question and their answer are counted. But as well as survey, there are many other method of audience research including observation, mechanical measurement and qualitative research. The first part of this book detail with survey and the second part covers most of their methods. Now we can discuss developing your style. The first one is have excellent presentation and performance skill. Second one is able to generate original ideas and to think creatively about how to communicate them to audience. Third one is understand how to use the voice effectively for radio. The another one is be able to learn how to use a variety of recording equipment and to operate different radio studios. Be able to present while operating studio controls and coordinate a range of simultaneously technical activities. Be able to communicate knowledgeably and engaging with audiences. Have excellent communicate skills and be able to draw information from people. Be able to work calmly, effectively under pressure, react quickly and meet daily deadlines. Have knowledge of the radio market, different stations and program style and audience demographics. I hope you understand my lecture. For watching more videos, like and subscribe Technia TV. Thank you all.